Hello students, welcome back to KHC Online Education. Here are a few questions based on what we have started in the previous class. So I want you to pause the video out here and solve these questions first for your quick revision. Here are your answers. You can verify them once you solve it yourself. Today, we are going to start with a new technique. Multiplication of numbers with a series of nines, like numbers like 99, 999, 9999, etc. So today we are going to learn a technique to quickly solve multiplication involving numbers like 99, 999, 9999, etc. Okay. So whenever you do this, three cases arise. Okay. The case one would be multiplying a number with equal number of nines. For example, if you multiply 663 by 999, here the number of digits in both the numbers is 3, right? So that is case one, okay? Multiplying a number with an equal number of nines. Case two is multiplying a number with higher number of nines. For example, you have more nines and lesser digits in the other number. So that is the next case. The third case is number of nines is lesser, whereas number of digits in the other number is more. This is the third case. Okay. So we are going to learn one by one. The first one is multiplying a number with an equal number of nines. Okay. Like in this example, you see 654 is being multiplied with 999 and the number of digits is same. How do we start? First of all, from this number other than 999, you subtract 1. Once you subtract 1 from that number, whatever the answer you get, you write it as the first part of your answer. Okay? So answer at these stages 653 and dash. We have not filled the right hand part. Next, we will be dealing with these 3 digits only. Now, after you do the first part, what do? You subtract each of these 3 digits from 9. Okay? So 9 minus 6 is 3, 9 minus 5 is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6. So you got 3, 4 and 6 in sequence, right? So 3, 4, 6 will be the second part of your answer. So what do? First of all, you subtract 1 from this number. Whatever the part you get, you write it as the left-hand part. Once the left-hand part is complete, you subtract each of the digits from 9 and write the answer correspondingly. 9 minus 6 is 3, 9 minus 5 is 4, and 9 minus 3 is 6. So this is the complete answer. Similarly, let us take another example. In this example, you see that the number of digits are same. So what was the trick? You subtract 1 from the given number other than the number containing series of nines. So you subtract 1 from 9994, which will give you 9993 as the first part of your answer. After that, we are going to subtract these 4 digits from 99999, which will eventually give you 0006, because 9 minus 9 is 0, so you'll get 000, and finally 9 minus 3 is 6. Your answer is complete. So here are 3 more questions which I want you to try, and you can just verify your answers as well. Now comes the second case, multiplying a number with higher number of nines. Okay. Now, as you see, if you had to multiply 45 and 999, 45 has got only 2 digits. So in order to make equal number of digits, we are going to insert this 0 out here. Okay. So we convert 45 to a 3-digit number by inserting 0. So we get 045. Now, that way what happens? The number of nines is equal to the number of digits in this question. Okay. First thing first, you subtract 1 from 045. So if you subtract 1 from 045, you're eventually getting 44 only. But because of this 0, you're going to write your answer as 044 only. Okay. Once you're clear with this Technique, you can remove 0 later on, but initially you should start writing 0. Once you're done with the first part, you're now going to subtract these 3 digits from 9. So 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 4 is 5, and 9 minus 4 is 5. So you got it. Your answer is complete. So your actual answer is 44,995. But because we had added this 0, or we had inserted this extra 0, so even your answer will have that. You can omit it afterwards. Okay. This is how we are going to solve the calculations based on the series of nines. Again, when you have to multiply 1, 2, 3 by 5 nines, here there are already 5 digits and here there are just 3 digits. So in order to make the number of digits equal, I added, or I inserted 2 zeros. Okay. So by inserting 2 zeros, now the digits are equal in numbers. So we subtract 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to subtract 1 from this number. So if you subtract 1 from this number, you get 0, 0, 1, 2, 2. Write it as the first part. Now subtract these 5 digits from 9. Okay, so 9 minus 0 is 9. Okay, 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. Your multiplication is complete. So here are a few more questions which you can try, and here are your answers as well, written in the original format for your proper understanding. Now comes the third case, multiplying a number with a lower number of nines. In this particular question, you see the number of digits is higher in this number, whereas there are lesser number of nines. In that case, instead of multiplying the number directly, we are going to express this 99 as 100 minus 1. Okay, so if you do that, so multiplying 654 by 99 is same as multiplying 654 with 100 and subtracting 654 from that product. What does it mean? It means if you are supposed to multiply 654 by 99, instead of 99, I can write 100 minus 1. That means I will first multiply 654 with 100 and then I'll subtract 654 from that. Okay, you know 100 into 654 is 654 minus 654. This is your answer. Another example, you are supposed to multiply 80,020 by 999. So here you see that the number of digits is lesser in case of 999. So we are going to express this 999 as 1000 minus 1. Okay, that means the number will be first multiplied with 1000. Okay, so 80020 multiplied with 1000, you just have to insert these 3 extra zeros out here in the product, right? After that, you subtract 80,020 from this particular number that you just got. So once you subtract it, you get your required answer. So this is how multiplication can be done when the number of nines is lesser and the number of digits in the other number given to you is more. So here is a final worksheet based on the questions, and here are your answers as well. You can verify them once you solve it yourself. So today's lesson is, just because something is difficult doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It just means you should try even harder, right? Because nothing is impossible, correct? That's it for today's class. I'll teach you a new technique in next class. Until then, keep practicing.